The beat goes bang, bang, bang. Rock your body, move that thing. Girl, you got it, wind and roll. Get into it, lose control.
Dance is my life.
I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
It's just really wholesome. I feel like dance comes from yourself.
I have to sacrifice a lot for dance. I sacrifice my social life and sometimes school.
I dance probably about like 20 hours or even more throughout the week to achieve my goals.
Well, currently I'm working in the industry now. I was working on Bunheads as a dancer.
Well, when I was younger, I was on the Fresh Beat Band, the Nickelodeon show, and I like audition all of the time.
Our main goal here with Off the Floor is to get these kids ready for the professional world. And so in order to do that, we take them to the top conventions and competitions throughout the season.
If you were to ask, most of these kids on Off the Floor what they want to do with their life, they're gonna say, I want to be a professional dancer. So we actually created the studio as a place to come and be an artist, not just be your typical competition studio. Throughout the years, it's really been about embracing the art.
6, 7, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, click 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Today I'm auditioning for my last year of Off the Floor. This year I'm graduating high school, so it's like my last hurrah, my final year competing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're looking for those dancers that can come in and step right into working with our dancers that we've been training for the past few years. We're going to be, testing them in all styles of jazz, lyrical, modern, and contemporary, and ballet is what we're primarily looking at. And we just need to see, who can hang.
Today I'm auditioning with girls I've never danced with before, and they're really good, so it's kind of intimidating, but I really hope that I could get in and get to work with these girls because it would be such an amazing experience.
Oh my god, I hope I make it so bad. I love this team and I won't be able to believe I'm dancing with them.
At the end of the day, it's not really how high your leg goes, and it's not, if you can do 6 pirouettes, although that's fantastic, but at the end of the day, it really is the type of person that you are. It's not just about shaping them into dancers, it's about molding them into amazing human beings.
Alex and Robert are like my second mom and dad. They're like my second family. They put me through so much with dance and personal. In February, one of my friends passed away. And it was really hard at school. And then I found out I was actually here and I was dancing. So it was really hard, but with dance, it just helped me get through it. It made me feel a lot better.
When I was little, I was diagnosed with nephrotic syndrome, and I was in and out of the hospital for a long time. I was in remission for a year or so, and I got sick again. And then when I got into kindergarten, I discovered dance. And I told my mom I want to dance, that's what I want to do. And I got into dance class, and I never, knock on wood, have had a relapse that bad since I was little.
Dance is very emotional at certain times.
If something's affecting me, I channel it here, and it's kind of like therapy in that way, I guess.
It's an emotional outlet. It's something that you can do when school isn't the best, and you come here every day after school and just let out whatever happened that day.
We love focusing on the emotional release and how dance heals and how dance inspires. But there's also that aspect we haven't, as a studio and as owners and choreographers, conquered yet.
Right.
And that would be winning and being a top competitive studio. I think most of the time, if you ask our kids if they really like competition or not, most of them will say they kind of hate it.
Ain't that the truth?
Competition makes me feel It annoys me in a way. I do well at competitions, but I dance for me and not to be judged by people whether they like it or not.
The atmosphere here is like, everyone's so friendly, and at normal studios it's like, "Ah, who's gonna be on top? Like, who's gonna be the best?"
A lot of the kids that we actually started the studio with are now seniors this year. Half of our off-the-floor team is going to be gone next year.
This is my last year at Elevation Studios.
And this is my last year at Elevation Studios. And it's really sad because we're all a family here and we grew up together.
So we wanted to make this year a really special year because we haven't really pushed them and they haven't pushed themselves to their potential. So we've decided this is the year we do it. This is the year that we push them to their limits.
Because I think they deep down want it. And really, when we keep looking at it, it's like, oh, well, you can either be an artistic studio or you can be a competition studio. But why not be both?
We need to step it up, they need to step it up. And I mean, they've already sacrificed a lot, but this year they're gonna need to sacrifice it all.
3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1.
Today is the first day of rehearsal.
And they're looking sloppy.
Wait,
When I'm consistently called out, it just makes me feel really bad about myself.
We can't have that. You need to be solid. You need to be fierce when you go out.
This is Eddie's first practice back from when he was in the hospital, and we're all kind of nervous just because we don't know